Let's see if I'm live. Can I get a thumbs up in chat if I'm live? I don't know if I am actually, so it's a little bit awkward, but I'm Alex if I'm live. And we're going to do some Batman for the NES. Well, actually, I'm NilssonAlex, but who cares about the Nilsson part, right? I'm just Alex. And yeah, we're going to do Batman for the NES. We're going to do some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well for the Racing to Hell supporting St. Jude. So let's just get into it, because I don't have much to say about this run. I will explain the glitches and stuff while I'm going on, because there's some cool glitches in this whole game. So, okay. 1, 2, 3. So, normally in this game, you will have the opportunity to, like, normally the timer starts at -1, but I'm not going for that. I'm not going for any PVs today. There's no point in doing any PVs for this game during a run like this. I had a really bad warm-up today with this game, so I do not expect anything from this game on. This game is going to kick my ass, I think, if I'm allowed to say that. I don't know if you're going to try to be good with the curse words and stuff like that, but we'll see how this goes. But I hope you guys enjoyed the Mega Man for me. That was really interesting to watch, honestly. And as you can see here, it's just punching and using your weapons, sub-weapons. You got a batarang, you got a weird stuff. I don't know what, it's like a dirk. I don't know what the fuck you're using it for, but you know, it is what it is, right? Oh shit, this is totally Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Batman, same person, right? It's just Bat, and the other one is just something else, right? If I'm allowed to swear, it's good, because I will not be able to keep the words from flying when I'm doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that's normally a split here, but who cares? Is Batman only on Fridays? I mean, that's how you do it, right? That's how you do it. I see a lot of beautiful people that I recognize in the chat here. Hope you guys are enjoying this fantastic thing that Cyanide created. I think he created it, at least. But as you can see, it's just using your sub-weapons, just punch and run and don't fall down like you just did. That's normally a reset if this was a normal run, but who cares? It's better to do it now instead of later. So this run is, if you like challenging NES games, this is totally the game to check out if you like platformers. Platformers is the thing, right? So, like I said, Cyanide putting this together in like no time. Big thank you for letting me be part of it. It's this run is just kicking my ass today. I think the TMNT run is the one. Battletoads, I never played it. I've never played Battletoads. Well, I did it during my birthday, and I was drunk. And I made it to the turbo level, the turbo tunnel, or whatever it's called. And don't do it drunk, guys. Don't do a turbo tunnel in Battletoads drunk. I will not recommend it. So here's a part that can kick your ass in this run if you don't get it like I'm trying to get. There's easier ways to do this by not jumping here. You can just jump over, but we're not doing that. We're trying to go for the harder stuff. We're just trying to do it. But as you can see now, we're only on 1 health, which is not good. When you go into the bosses or stages like this, because I'm going to die now if I don't get a health drop. So dying here already is quite embarrassing. But who cares? It's for the kids, right? we can always salvage it later on, because there's a part later on, because since I used this one, there's a manipulation to get health drops. So if you die, like I got there, I got a heart drop. So you can actually manipulate heart drops in this game. If you die early on in a run, you will get the heart drops more often. The only thing you cannot manipulate in a run like this is the ammo drops. You cannot manipulate that. So you have to, that's straight up RNG. So you think a platformer might not have that much RNG. This one has, because the beast, when the enemies drop a beat, that's just bonus points. The bonus points in this game doesn't give you anything. They won't give you, will not get any extra lives or anything like that. There is no extra lives in a platformer. I mean that sounds crazy, right? Normally there is a extra life in, like, I don't know, Mayman. I guess that's a platformer. I know that you can get extra lives in other games, not this one. But on the other hand, this game got unlimited continues. So this is like the worst part. This is the worst part of the run. Because these jumping dudes, or frog dudes, whatever you want to call them, they will attack you every single time. You can manipulate them, but they to not attacking you. Like that. He will jump like that, and you cannot get rid of him. And normally he kills the runs for you. He straight up kills run. Ninja Turtles, that is coming up next. But those guys, I wouldn't call them Ninja Turtles. I wouldn't call them Ninja Turtles. Those, if that's turtles, I mean, they're mutants, but okay, this is where the run is going to die out. I swear to God. But I think during this part that's coming up now, if there's any donation that needs to be, like, somebody wants to read out, they're allowed to do it. Because I'm going to be focusing on jumping and climbing. Because it's coming up now, and we need some. If there is anything that needs to be read out, feel free to do it. Because this is one of the worst parts of the game.
We just got a $10 donation from Uwu.
Ooh.
And that says Uwu. Thank you, Uwu.
Uwu indeed. The power of Uwu. So normally this boss that's coming up here. By the way, thank you Uwu for the $10 donation. You want 4 health. You can do it without 4 health, but it's really hard to do it. So that's the second death. When you reach 3, it's game over and you will get 3 more again. So it's not the end of the world. So you need to tank this guy, and hopefully you will not die by yourself, and that's that boss down. Stage 4. Stage 4 is brutal. Because this stage got these guys. And of course, you jump, you attack from the start of the run. You gotta love that. Like if you can see here, like every single enemy in the game except the big old tank that was on the other stage is here. The tank is not here, but these guys is the run killers for a game like this. They will attack you. They have some parts of the run where they can't attack you, and that's thankfully at the end of the stage. So the Dirk is really good when your enemies are over here. like a far away from you, but if they're really close, you should not use the dirt. They're not worth it. And jumping in platformers sometimes is hard. That is what she said. Yes, I had to say it. So, we got the ammo we need for beating this boss. The boss in this stage is really funny. It's 2 cubes. I'm gonna take the safety strat, which I couldn't really get there. That's my fault. But if you nail this perfect, you can get a really good run. It just comes down to mastering the RNG. And the cubes has a really weird pattern. If you're not careful, you will die real fast. And it's not the cube from another game that we're not going to mention. It's 2 cubes. I think people might know what I'm thinking about, what game I'm thinking about. I'm not going to mention that game on prime time. Okay, let's go down. Go up here. No, you guys. Okay, so normally I want 4 ammo, like at least 4 in health. The more the better. The more the better. Because there's a glitch I'm going to try and attempt to do. Not that the other glitches have worked out for me today in this game, but sometimes you have to just go for it. Nobody remembers a coward. Okay, we got another hard drop, so we should be able to do this. Low on ammo, but here we go. Let me put in a pause here to manipulate the cubes to get the iframes. Use the dirt, and that's that boss. That's the cubes. That's like, normally that's the run killer for me, but we already failed on this run, so we don't care about that. We're really low on ammo. There's 2 bosses in last stage. First is a boss that is called the Firebug. And you need ammo, because you're going to tank this dude, or whatever he is. It's a bug. And he's not using ammo like fire, I can tell you that much. And as you can see, this run has pretty much all the enemies except the jumping dudes. And I clearly need to de-rust this run. Jesus Christ, this is sloppy. But if you want to see sloppy, you should have seen the runs earlier I did. The de-rust before this. Oh boy. Let's hope I get the glitch on this dude. Otherwise we will have to be worried. If I don't get the glitch here, nah, we got it. We're going to fight the clock to beat the estimated time. Okay, this is the Firebug. Okay, I lost the pixel. So this is not good. Yeah. Okay, so that is not allowed to happen. But it's cool. We can beat it in 15 minutes. It's cool. It's cool. We just need to redo the whole fight. So that means the TMNT run is going to go better. It's all about thinking smart here. If Batman goes real bad, TMNT run is going to go better. That's how it went earlier today. We're gonna fight the clock now. We are against the clock in this game. Otherwise I'll just break the estimated time on TMNT. I have to make this run a little bit more exciting than it is. That's how you do it, right? You make it a little bit more interesting. Because for the next run that I'm going to do is even more RNG heavy than this game. So if you like turtles, it's time to dust off the meme. Just brush up the meme. I like turtles. Okay, that's the pixel you want to get when you get the glitch. Unfortunately, we're going to run over the estimate time because I had real bad climb. But we're going to get rid. This Joker fight. He's scary. He got a gun. And he shoots lightning from the air. But I'm standing in his iframes. And you beat him instantly. And that's the run. That's time for this run. 15-16. That's just 16 seconds above the estimate. And who cares? Who cares, right? So that's Batman for NES. Super short game if you know how to beat the game real fast. It's basically just punch, use your sub weapons when you need it. But here we go. We're going to boot up the next game real fast because we got I got some revenge